Well, good morning, my Junior Predator fans. We are here early in Pittsburgh at the Pittsburgh Midwinter Classic. And for my two people watching, you are my ride or dies, and I will be announcing just for you. I see you on, you're watching live. You woke up at, whatever time it is over there, because we are on East Coast time. The boys look like they were dragging out of the bed, but they are ready. We got our coffee and hot chocolate, hot tea, everything you can think of to warm our bodies, because the smoke is coming out of our mouths and it's cold and it's snowing and miserable. But we're still here standing and found our way to the rink. And we are facing off with the number 67 ranked team in the country, the identical looking Pittsburgh Predators, not the Pens Elite. Don't confuse it. And they also have the yellow helmets, just like us. So they look like our away uniforms. And quick sneaky facts about this game: since they are 67, they are rated, they have like a 86% rating. We have a 91 and some change rating. That means, according to my hockey rankings, we need to win this game by 5 or more. Otherwise, you can drop yourself in rankings. So those are the statistics that we need to kind of focus on this morning and give you something to be excited about. If the boys come out ready to play, we should have no problem achieving that feat. And we had Nolan, my man Ryan down there, Ryan Johnson, for a reason. He's walking out. And now we should have Kirby in number 1, wearing number 1 jersey for the Predators. Our Predators. They're even the same mascot. I just realized that. He'll be in the net for us. We are moments away from the puck drop with Gage Matthews centering, taking the first face off, and Bucard on his right, but he'll probably drop back. Had a little mishap with the tripod already. Here we go. Hard hit by Crew. He stays on his feet. Predators behind the net. Oh, the Predators. I got Pittsburgh. There we go. That will not be icing. That was touched by Bacon over there, and that's going behind the net. And first shot, just wide right by Pittsburgh. And here comes Patty. Patty's going to dump that for a change, and Erad will be the first one on that. Sema following. Brown right there intercepts that pass. Here comes Brown. Centering pass, got it over to Erad. Erad with a backhand, try to sneak that in. The left side, Sema puts it behind the net for Brown. Center pass back to Erad. Mulligan to Brown behind the net. That gets caught up, and Pittsburgh tries to get that out, but Mulligan steps up on the right side. And that's getting pinned up on the board. Here comes Sema. Sema looking for a pass. That gets taken. Here comes Pittsburgh. Capitu dumps that as Pittsburgh looking for a change. That goes around to Brown. Nice soft touch pass to Erad. It slips off his stick. Mulligan off the wall. Pittsburgh steps up, keeps that in their territory. Oh, that's taken 17. Almost had an opportunity for Pittsburgh and went wide left on that shot. And here comes Pugs. Pugs, he has one in the center. He gets tripped up a little bit, keeps on his feet. Loses that, goes around the back of the net. Here comes Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh on the left. Taken by Pugs, back to Pittsburgh. They dump that. A little battle here. Predator territory. Howard slips up. Pittsburgh trying to capitalize, tried to get that centering pass. Almost. That was deflected there by Noah Samuel. Noah Samuel here now looking for a cross-ice pass to Pugs. He finds him. Pugs trying to break the center. And Pittsburgh takes that, trying to capitalize on the line change. Here they come. Left side. Ucard, long pass, trying to find Peterson. Peterson steps up, got it to Matthews. Matthews on the left side, but his backhand. Pittsburgh has two on two. And that's taken with Gage Matthews back check right there. That was beautiful. Here comes Pittsburgh now, trying to get it out of their zone. Ucard keeps it in. Liam Melenkoff got it back to Matthews. Tipped over to Liam. Bucard's going to step up. That gets trapped in the corner. Battle there. Ooh, center and pass almost taken. And Rowan Johnson jumps on. And the ref's going to call that, so it won't be icing. And here comes Rowan. Rowan building speed on the right side on his backhand. Trying to set that up for Noah with a quick shot. Nope, he picks it to the left with Erad. Erad with a corner shot, but that's deflected. Trying to find a center and pass. Pittsburgh now on the move. Erad with a good back check, just takes it from behind. First whistle of the game. Offsides, Pittsburgh. So almost 5 minutes already, that quick of the game. It's crazy how time flies when the whistle's not blowing. And Pittsburgh will win that, but that's intercepted by Gribna as he takes a hard hit, gets the first shot actually on net for Pittsburgh, or Predators. Oh, nice touch there. Brown, another quick shot. As they do a full change, as we got Sema, Peterson, and Lev come on for the forwards. And that face-off will go out to Nashville. That goes behind the net. And here comes Sema trying to track that down and build some speed. Got it cross over to Gribna with a hard shot, but that's deflected off the glass for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh trying to break for free, and they do. They intercept the pass, and that's going to be offsides. Killing that opportunity that they just had. Got a full change out for both teams. Nashville will win that. Here comes Noah. Here he goes. Tries to dump that. Goes behind the net. Quick shot off the face mask. Center and pass. Backhand. Gets tripped up. No call. Here comes Pittsburgh getting it out of the zone. Gage Matthews over to Samuel. Samuel tried to find Pete Pugs, but he does. And Vince was there for the follow-up. Couldn't quite get a hold of it. Pittsburgh's going to be able to get that out. Bacon's going to get there first. Bacon back to Pugs. Off the wall to Matthews. And Pittsburgh will pick up that loose change as they go behind the net. Trying to get it out. And Samuel looks like he kept it in. Whistle blown. Possible offsides on Nashville. Hands are freezing. Can't push buttons on the screen. Teeth are chattering. Here we go. Crew Brennan getting stuck here in the neutral zone. Here comes Pittsburgh. They're fighting. They woke up this morning. They're ready. This is their time zone. No travel for them. And now's a nice setup for Crew Brennan as he tries to get past him. And Brown tried to pick that last loose puck up. And Mulligan keeps it in. Mulligan steps in on the right side. Erat to Brennan. Back to Mulligan. He's going to get one-timer. Oh, almost has a loose puck. And that's going to come out. That will be icing on Pittsburgh, so we will be facing off in Pittsburgh territory. Still 0-0, nearing halfway through this first period. And Nashville will win that. Hard hit collision there. And there is the first goal of the game. Looks like it was Sema getting on the board for the Predators. We got Lev here at the face-off. Liam going to get that on the left side. He'll get that into the zone. Howard steps up. Helping out Lev, and then Howard gets that back. Tried to center that. Got it over to Grivna. Back to Sema. Oh, just missed Grivna. A little bit wide for him. So that is a huge reset for Nashville. All right, here we go. Here's Pugs. Peterson skating hard on the right side. Pugs on his backhand. Got it over to Peterson. Behind the net, center pass. It comes back in the corner. Here's Pittsburgh. Trying to get it out. And they will not. Samuel keeps it in. Pittsburgh again. Finally gets that out. And they find Capito as he's one-on-one, but that is stripped from behind by Matthews. And they get that out to Peterson, and he'll dump that for a full line change for the Preds. And Pittsburgh's trying to get that, intercepts that pass for Erat. Erat, quick shot, wide left. Rowan steps up. Vince, one-timer. That's going to be blocked. Puck comes out. Crew Brennan over to Rowan Johnson. Finds Vince in the middle. Vince on his backhand has Erat in the middle. Couldn't quite get there. That's going behind the net. Now here comes Pittsburgh trying to get it out. They find Raymer. Raymer on the left side. That's taken. McAtee puts it behind the net. Here comes Crew Brennan on the left side. Hard hit by Vince, no call there. Trying to keep it from going off sides. Grivner put it on the wall. Seaman's trying to poke that out. Brown's there to help. Brown comes out with it. And there goes Grivner over to Howard. Howard finds Seema on the right side. Seema makes a move. Gonna get that shot. Just wide left. Had a little hooking there. No call there. The ref didn't even see it. Or did, maybe he did.
It'll be that kind of. He's doing a hell of a job, by the way, man.
Oh, man, appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Seaman at the face-off. Brown to his right. Pittsburgh picks that up off on the left side as he dumps that. Gets past the red line. No icing there. Pittsburgh might get a shot off. Quick, low, and hard to the left. First clean shot for them. And here comes Seema trying to get past the man. He has Brown in the middle. Might try to get that. Flipped it backhand over the net. A little bit of high stick, and I don't know what the call is going to be, but the net looked like it came off as well. And it did. So we'll face off here in Pittsburgh's defensive zone. Kids came to play. Matthews at the face-off. Rowan Johnson stepped up to help that's Liam, actually. And here comes Pittsburgh. Not a lot of numbers, but he finds a center pass, and that gets intercepted by Noah Samuel. Liam caught up on the board. Here comes Matthews. Matthews over to Peterson. Peterson trying to find some space. Got it behind the net to Liam. Liam able to get that back. Who's that? Peterson. Tried to get it over to Erad. Erad gets it back on the right side. Might get a quick shot. Looking for that center pass. Couldn't get it there. Here comes Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh unable to keep it out. Erad again finds Vince. Vince. Loose glove on the ice. And that'll be a penalty on Erat. First penalty of the game, so Pittsburgh will now have a power play for the next 1:30. As Peterson, Bucard, Crew Brennan, and Bacon defend the Predators' PK. And immediately, Crew Brennan comes out with energy. Crew in the neutral zone, causing havoc. Support Sapito for Pittsburgh puts that in the corner. Off the wall to Peterson. Here comes Pittsburgh trying to set something up for their power play. Can't really get it going. D-to-D pass, a little hard pass on the left side. Off the wall. Goes behind the net. Preds are able to get that out. Pittsburgh's going to have to reset. Preds are doing a dangerous change as Pittsburgh tries to take advantage of that. Brown intercepts that pass off the wall to Matthews, and that gets back in Preds territory as they look for a change. Matthews. Try to give you a better angle here. That gets tied up, and that is full strength now for the Predators. As Belt for Pittsburgh tries to wait for his man to come on the ice. Rowan Johnson now tied up on the corner. And that will get dumped. And it looks like another penalty. Or offsides, yeah. Yeah, no penalty here. We got offsides call. Here we go. Face off in the neutral zone. Pittsburgh dumps that. Loose puck goes out to Sema in the middle. Sema. Brown trailing on the right side. Brown might get a shot off. Hard shot, but a beautiful save by Pittsburgh goalie. Beautiful save. Gloved that, but nearly only less than 10 feet away. Most goalies in that situation just get it hit off of the body. He actually gloved it with his hands. Preds will win that face-off. That'll go behind the net. Brown will try to get that. He does. Tries to keep it in and got it over to Lev. Lev gets pinned up, but able to dump it. Now loose puck. Mulligan's able to trace that down off the wall. Here's Sema. Sema on the right side. Gets tied up real quick. Try to get it to Brown. Brown keeps it in, puts it in the corner as they look for a change. Pittsburgh has time. Cross-ice pass taken by Vince. Vince to Crew Brennan. Low shot. Blocked by the Pittsburgh goalie. Samuel steps up, gets off. Here comes Brennan over to Bacon. Bacon dumps it after the red line. Lim in the corner. Vince with a nice shot, just goes behind. Deflected. Crew Brennan puts it back behind the net for Liam. Liam looking for options, gets pinned up. Nice hit by Pittsburgh. Again, Crew Brennan stays on his feet. Vince tries to deliver one. That's a long shot, no call, no icing. 20 seconds remaining in the first period. And we'll be facing off here. In Preds territory. Yellow Preds. Gage Matthews puts it behind the net. Loose puck, got stripped, but that's picked up by Bucard. Bucard on the left side. And Pittsburgh's able to get that out as they defend their goal, keeping it 1-0 Predators.
You guys play down here again, or yeah, you guys play Vengeance later, right?
Yeah, we play Vengeance
So
at
it's
this
down here.
Right.
Have you been at Lemieux Center yet?
Yes, that was our first game.
It's not as cold
Friday.
there.
No,
Yeah,
no,
this isn't so
it's all
bad.
nice and cozy. Got snacks. All right, second period. Here we go.
Go, H!
Quickly after that face-off, E-Rat just jumps out and gets that quick shot. Tell you what, the Pittsburgh goalkeeper is doing an amazing job keeping that puck out with the quality of shots that we've had on him. E-Rat over to Brown on his backhand. E-Rat, Brown pulls it back. That's taken. Here comes Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh. Hard shot, just wide left. That goes around to Brown. Brown looking for a long pass, deflected in the air. That's going out of bounds. As the parent in the penalty box ducks for cover. Quick face-off here with Sema and Jones. And that'll be Preds will win that. Hard hit. Ooh, Mulligan. He gets up quick. He's okay. Capitu steps up and takes that pass for Pittsburgh. Full change out for Nashville. Jones and Lev at the face-off. Predators come out with that. And here comes Nashville trying to take that from the neutral zone, but Vince was unable to get there. Here comes Noah Samuel up to Vince. Finds Lev on the right side. Has Pugs in the middle. Johnson steps up, finds a lane with a follow-up shot off that rebound from Lev. Just wide left on that. Here comes Noah Samuel, might get a shot off. That goes behind the net. Nice centering pass. Taken, here's Vince. And looks like there's a goal by Lev. Must have followed up on that. It was kind of hard to see with the traffic. But it is 2-0 at 13:07. E-Rat. Pittsburgh jumps out. Quick shot, scooped up by Kirby. So we'll face off here. Predator territory, E-Rat against Young. Here comes Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, quick shot, low right. Liam Melnikoff on the left side. Finds E-Rat, quick shot. Looking for a rebound attempt. And Pittsburgh will change out their defense. There goes Liam, almost trying to get that shot off. That was pushed out by Pittsburgh on that last attempt. And here comes Pittsburgh. They get it behind the net. Look for a setup. Goes to the other side as Mulligan tries to chase that down. That somehow gets over to Liam. He finds Erat in the middle. Erat trying to make a move. Nice nifty move, and he finishes with a beautiful goal. What a play by that young man. That was a nice move on the defender right there. (3-0). Preds step it up in the second period quick. Gage Matthews facing off. Noah Samuel steps up, tries to find a lane, finds Brown. Brown might get through. Nope, that's taken by Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh trying to get it out of the zone. Howard steps up, keeps it in. Nope, he takes it back out. Has to reset as Brown needs to get back so we don't get offsides, but that is taken in a quick shot on goal for Pittsburgh. Here comes Noah Samuel. He finds a lane in the middle, has one on the left, drop pass. Soft shot, deflected. Matthews steps up. Goes out to Noah Samuel. Pittsburgh had an opportunity on that left side. I thought he had him beat, but he took the middle. Hard hit on Howard. Nice pass to Brown. Brown now on his backside trying to get past that last defender. Gets tied up. Somehow gets a centering pass out of that. Seaman will face off. That puck will go all the way back as Howard tries to chase that down. Lev steps up, got it out to Pugs. Pugs on the left side, that comes back out. Rowan's gonna have to chase that down behind the net. There goes Rowan. He's gonna take the left side over to Lev. Lev has Sema just behind him. Nice pass by Rowan again. Finds Sema on the left side, quick shot, nice follow, nothing there. Pugs to Sema. Sema makes a move. Nice save. What a save again by the Pittsburgh goalie. Sema puts that in the corner. Quick hard shot by Erat. Erat behind the net.
Attaboy, H!
Found Vince in the middle. Wow, with the amount of quality shots that this goalie's taken, The fact that they only have 3 on the board is remarkable. This is like quality shots too.
I'm not gonna lie to you, we were expecting a lot worse than this.
They're playing. Mulligan behind the net. Couldn't get that. That was just wide. Mulligan steps back up on the left side in the corner. Got it over to Crew. Up to Vince. Crew. Back to Vince. Here's Crew. Here comes Vince. Cross-ice pass. Found Grivna. And that's going to come out. Pittsburgh on the right side. Machetta almost gets a shot off into the follow-up. There it is. Pittsburgh's on the board with that second attempt. And just like that, it's 3-1. Now, did you waken the bear, or is this going to be a comeback game for Pittsburgh? Matthews wins that. Gets it back to Bacon. Bacon up to Liam. Just out of the reach for Matthews, but he'll get that off of the board as he dumps that for Brown to be there. Brown behind the net. Over to Liam. Liam just centering pass. Here comes Bacon with a quick shot just wide right. Howard steps up, put it back behind the net. Here comes Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh on the left side. Finding momentum. Howard. And Kirby decides to cover that as Predators look for a full change. As we have crossed the halfway point of the game with a 2-point lead. Reminder, they need 5 or more to be unaffected by their My Hockey rankings. And here's Sema on the left side. Quick shot, but deflected, scooped up by Pittsburgh goalie again. As Predators trying to find some rhythm. They have scattered shots and various attempts, but the flow has not really been there the way they probably want it. Sema's going to pull that out. They're going to reset. Here comes Sema on the left side. Got it. Taken away. Now Peterson trying to keep that in. Rowan puts it behind the net. Loose puck. Samuel makes a move. Found Sema. That gets taken, put behind in the corner. Sema trying to find some space. Gets tripped up. Got it over to Peterson. Back to Sema. Behind the net to Peterson. Peterson. Over to Rowan Johnson. Rowan makes one-man miss. Tries to get it in the corner to Sema. Takes the middle. Looking for that center and pass. Not there. Peterson back as they got the triangle set up. Cross-ice pass. Changing it up. Noah Samuel tried to get a shot off. Deflected off the shin guard. Here's Noah again. find the center and pass, and somehow Sema gets one off of that. And it's still blocked by the Pittsburgh goalie. Pittsburgh having trouble just getting it out of the zone, but they finally do as they do a full change, and Preds are going to take advantage of that with only one man defending for Pittsburgh. And that loose puck back to Pittsburgh. Erat there with a quick little hit. Center and pass. Here comes Pittsburgh. Finally able to get it out and get some breathing room. Bucard. One-timer there, blocked by Kirby. Long play there between whistles. 5 minutes off of the clock. That quick. And that quick shot, wide left. Pittsburgh trying to find that center and pass. They had someone there, but Crew Brennan was able to get that out. Pittsburgh dumps that back in the corner. I think that was a late icing call. The ref looks like he's freezing. I mean, look at him. Hands in the pocket. And did not even want to blow that whistle. He didn't even want to take it out. There we go. After the face-off, Preds will win that. That gets pinned up behind the net. The Crew on the board has Brown there helping out, trying to pull that out. Here comes Brown looking for a pass. Quick shot. And that is blocked again by the keeper. As the Predators reach 20 shots on goal. Quality shots as well, and 17 of them were blocked. One-timer by Bacon. Doesn't get through. Matthews on the right side loses that. Gets it back behind the net, battling on the board. Got it over. Now it's on Brown's side, but then that takes a loose puck, but that Matthews able to pick it back up to Brown. Behind the net, center and pass. Couldn't finish it. Crew Brennan was there. Brown again takes that, but Pittsburgh might be able to get it out right now. They're having trouble. They finally do. Preds will have to reset. Brennan crosses back. Preds are dumping that. 3 quick changes. That was a nice line change for Predators. Nice job for Bacon stepping up for Peterson as he dumps that, using his speed to get around a defender. Got it to Erat in the corner. Erat, a lot of white around him. There's a penalty, and the goalie's coming off of the ice quickly as Pittsburgh tries to get 6 on 5. This will be the second power play for Pittsburgh as they try to make the score 3-2. And that will be Liam Melnikov sitting out for 1:30. Hasima, Lev, and Bucard and Grivna defend the PK for the Predators. This has turned into quite a game. Belt. Got it over. Long shot deflected to the left side. Seema able to get that out. Got it over to left. Left. Finds Seema. Seema gets pinned up in the right corner, allowing some time to come off. Already at 22 seconds came off the clock that fast. And Seema chased that down, pinned that up behind the net. Pittsburgh unable to really get anything going at this moment, not having a lot of puck control. So first shot, nope, that was deflected by Howard. And here comes Peterson. Not a lot of help, but doing a good job. Might get a shot off, and that's lifted off the stick at the last second by Belt. Crew Brennan keeps it off. Pittsburgh has yet to get a shot off on their own power play. And Crew puts that in the corner, and that should dwindle out the time as Preds are going to quickly be full strength. Peterson holding down the fort as he looks for a change, and Preds will be full strength now. Here's Jones. Moschetta with a nice shot. There was a second attempt opportunity there. So Predators successfully defend off the PK as Brown, Samuel, Johnson, Pugs, and Erat take the first shift of full strength. Erat at the face-off against Young. And it looks like the Predators are battling for possession here. That pops out. And Kirby's just going to cover that. One minute remaining in the second period. Who would have thunk it that the game would have been this close? Brown steps up. And Rowan Johnson makes a move on the blue line. Got it over to Erat. Erat, high shot deflected. Brown looking for that centering pass. Couldn't get it there. Erat on the right side. Cross ice to Pugs. Pugs Leasy gets loose. Pugs might get a shot off quick. Oh, he decides to go left side on that. Thought he had an opportunity there. Here's Erat. 15 seconds remaining.
Pin it, Ben. Pin it, Ben.
Pittsburgh just trying to get it off. Pugs maybe get it one more shot. Nice off the chest. And that will be it. As we go into the third period, 3-1. Preds leading All right, we're back at the third period, ready for face-off as Matthews tries to win that. And Pittsburgh's able to get that out quick. And that loose puck. And Matthews, oh, almost had one. The goalie pops out, blocks that. Nice spin around for Peterson, blocked again. Peterson on the backhand in the corner. Fins off that defender, but gets it over to Bacon with a quick one-timer, blocked again. Peterson behind the net, getting tied up. Matthews there to help out. Might get a shot. Nice low shot off the goalie pad. Pittsburgh's able to get that out. And there's no icing there as Erat finds Brown as he pops on the ice. Brown, dump pass over to Sema. And this Pittsburgh goalie is balling. Very impressive. Noah Samuel. Stripped a little bit. Rowan there to pick that up. Got it over to Sema and Erat. Erat. Tied up in the corner. Brown there to help. Samuel slips and falls, so now it's Rowan Johnson to defend that, and he's able to get that back. Pittsburgh finds a centering pass and had a wide open shot, but went over the net with it. Could have easily been 3-2 right there. That'll come out to McAddy. Finds Bugs. Left side. Quick shot. Gloved again. Face off here with Lev. The goalie's just playing catch. Found out the goalie's name for Pittsburgh is Harrison. P is the last name it starts with. Not going there. Suchka. S. It starts with an S? And, oh my goodness. I'm a murder that name. Either way, he's doing a job well done. If you're watching this and you're a scout, go to Pittsburgh. Here's Young on the left side. Found a centering pass a little bit long for his winger. And that goes behind the net. And here comes Vince. Finds Pugs in the middle in the neutral zone battling. That's taken by Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh trying to regain control of the puck as they dump that. Luss will do that for a change for Pittsburgh as they get 4 more on the ice. And Pugs will flip that up over to Liam. Hard hit on the back and no call, but it is a call. So Kirby's going to come off and there'll be 6-on-5, but Peterson slips up and that's going to be touched by Pittsburgh. And the whistle will blow at 11:33. giving the Predators their first power play of the game. The Preds have been mastering this power play in the last few tournaments. Let's see if they can keep it going here today. And here comes Sema. Finds Erat on the left side. Mulligan over to Brown. Brown, center pass, and clapped in almost by Sema. Just like that. Those quality shots that they get on these power plays. Very well executed. They just take their time. They see the space over to Brown. Another clapper. And here comes Erat with another shot. 3 hard attempts as the next unit comes on. Pittsburgh, 10 shots on goal. Predators with 30. Howard, left side. Matthews back to Bucart. And the backhand with Bacon. Tried to get that. That'll be covered by Harrison, the Pittsburgh goalie. Matthews trying to win this face-off so they can get a quick setup. That will go back to McAddy. Vince steps up. Got it over to Bacon as he dives to get that pass. And that's just out of the reach for Vince as he gets a quick shot off. Another one-timer. Goes behind the net. Matthews. Clock is dwindling down, and that pass is intercepted. Almost had an opportunity there. Bucart tries to get one more attempt before their 5th player comes on the ice, and that shot will be deflected as well as Pittsburgh defends off their PK, continuing a 3-1 deficit. Full change out, both teams. Peterson, Brown, Sema. There's another power play. Didn't even see that penalty, but he did. Just so start it over again. Here we go. Almost had another one. Almost. Puck is bouncing. And they pile up in front of the goalie. The ref quickly blows that whistle as Harrison covers it.
Why would it be outside?
So 3 minutes consecutively running a power play. And now to go out to Erat. Erat finds Sema. He has it. And that is gloved and saved as the teams are getting feisty. Don't mess with my goalie. Brown a face-off here. There goes Mulligan. Mulligan finds the left side to Brown. Brown, center, tried to go cross ice to Sema. Couldn't connect. Mulligan, left side, finds Brown again. Brown back to Mulligan. Mulligan has Sema on the right side. Sema looking for that top corner, can't get it. That finds the back of the net with Peterson as he finds the rebound with a quiet goal. As the Preds continue kind of a streak of being successful on their power plays, although it was just broken before that. Samuel over to Vince. Vince with a second attempt finds Crew. And that will be offsides, or should be. We'll be facing off here with Matthews and Young. And Preds will win that. And that gets over on the right side to Vince McAdie as he goes across ice over to Crew Brennan. And he'll go behind the net. Oh, nice attempt with a wraparound there with Vince. And Crew just knocks this man off of the puck. Avoids another collision right there. Crew Brennan back to Rowan Johnson. Rowan Johnson on a backhand pass over to Samuel. Samuel makes a man miss. Looks like they're stalling the game now. Matthews behind the net. Over to Rowan. To Matthews. Over to Vince. Vince, center pass, deflected over Crew. Crew finds Noah Samuel. He might get a shot off. Just left off of that post. And Pittsburgh able to finally get it out. But Crew gets it quickly back, and nice shot and gloved and saved by Harrison. As both teams look for a change. 7:25 remaining in the game. And Pugs will regain that. Like there was another penalty. For Pittsburgh, so Predators will come out. Trying to get another one on a power play. Matthew steps up, goes behind the net, looking for that center pass to Bacon. Wasn't there. Card on the right side to Vince McAdie. And that'll come far out as Bucard sets it up, looking for protection, finds a lane. Only 3, so he's got a 3-on-3 mix. With Bacon behind him, trailing. Nothing there. Matthews to Vince. Vince trying to find that corner shot. Nothing there. No shots quite yet on goal. As the puck comes out again, Preds got to reset. Matthews picks that up. Couple changes out for the Preds. Erad tries to get a shot off, went off of the skate. Here comes Sema stepping on. Brown came on. Another unit. The Predators, as they have only 10 seconds remaining. Pittsburgh is causing havoc for the Preds power play. And here comes Sema. Couldn't quite get that shot off the way he wants. Center pass by Brown. And that's taken by Pittsburgh. Nice corner shot on the left side, blocked by Kirby. And there it is. Brown just couldn't get it off his skate, but Sema's there to pick it up. Low shot, rebound, nobody there. Can the Preds get a 5-point lead the way they're supposed to on paper? We will see in 5 minutes. Few changes. The Predators, Samuel goes out. I think Howard came in for him. Matthews at the face-off. Matthews picks that up. I get stuck in the corner. As both teams battle for that, and Howard pops out with it. Howard on the left side trying to find that shot. Couldn't quite get it. Able to get a last-ditch effort on that shot there, but that's covered.
Good job, Bugs.
It's one thing you could say right now is good job, Preds, or go Preds, and it matters for both teams. Pugs is doing a full-out change on the ice. I don't know what he's doing. There we go. There he's ready. Pittsburgh going to win that and potentially get that out, and they do. Reif takes a hard hit, center ice. Here, and Liam gets tied up. Pugs picks that up, but that goes back to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh. Reif gets back up and still gets that shot off. Bouncing Betty over to Kirby. Erat, long pass, finds Liam Melnikoff. He'll lose that in the corner. And here comes Pittsburgh trying to get it out of their zone. Crew trying to lay a hit. A tripping call, nothing there. And Bacon will cause a penalty for the Predators. Potentially. So that'll be the fourth penalty actually for Pittsburgh. And Matthews will take the face-off. Against Young. And Matthews again, around the back of the net. Looking for some space. Got it back over to Vince. Vince on the right side. Just wide on that shot. Matthews keeps it in, but that's taken by Young. And Bacon's able to center that to Vince. Vince looking for that shot. Puts it behind the net for Liam, or Lev. Lev is there, puts it back for Matthews. Matthews. Cross-ice pass to McAtee. McAtee on the right side. Looks for it, finds a lane, had a rebound attempt for Bacon. Couldn't connect that. Back over to Vince again. Vince, dump pass over to Ucard. Ucard on the left side for Matthews. And I think there was a penalty call on the Predators. Nashville. On Lev. Tekhanov, I think.
They made some fun digging.
So they will be 4-on-4 for 25 seconds. And then for a minute 5, Pittsburgh will have their power play.
Have it.
Long shot. Cross ice. Here comes Pittsburgh. That's deflected by Noah Samuel. Pugs. Trying to get through. Samuel keeps that in. Does a spin around shot just wide on the right side. And now we are entering into the Pittsburgh power play as they have 1 minute to make something happen. Pugs will dump that. Crew Brennan will be there first as he hits his man. Tries to knock him off the stick, but here comes Pittsburgh. Lou on the left side. Lost the puck a little bit, couldn't connect that shot. Another attempt goes wide and high over to the right. As Pittsburgh does a full change, trying to set up their power play after this face-off. So they got to win this face-off for anything that happens. Let's see if Preds can be successful defending that, and they quickly get it out of their zone. As Mulligan dumps that and leaves Liam there to chase. And Pittsburgh covers that quickly with pressure from Liam.
Adam. Wrong net.
Peterson facing off. That's intercepted by Mulligan. Mulligan makes the move. 2 miss. Found Liam there on the left side, but it was on the backhand. Couldn't get enough of it. Enough on it. Here we go. Here's Peterson. He takes that Citro Ice. Finds Mulligan on the right side. Mulligan might get a shot off. Back to Peterson. Peterson. Trying to create some space. Got it out to Howard. Howard over to Lev. Lev keeps it in. And that'll come out finally. 30 seconds remaining. Howard. Puts that in the corner for Vince. Pittsburgh gets it out again. Sema, one-timer, hard shot off the chest. Under 10 seconds remaining. Let's just play safe and walk away from this game. And that will be it, folks. We will see you this afternoon as we face the Pittsburgh Vengeance team this afternoon.
Well done, man. Good luck,
Hey, man. Thanks
Good job.
again, man.